This is another ridiculously overproduced, creative, yet informative, fun-free video from collectionthx1138. Please subscribe for more. And this is Bowling for Zombies card game, not to be confused with the Bowling for Dollars game show.
Nice ball. Good delivery.
It's a standalone card game separate from the classic Zombies game and expansions, and Bago glow-in-the-dark zombies. And in a separate video, I will show the other standalone game, Zombies Roll Them Bones Dice Game, in which you'll kill zombies and screw up your opponent. It's a 2 to 5 player card game. I'll show my solo variation at the end. The players are bowlers who send their zombies down the lane to knock down 1 to 9 pins on lane cards. The bowlers hold identical hands of 13 zombie cards, differentiated by colors. The zombies are as weak as 0 and as strong as 9. Each hand has a head, hand, and leg special cards. The object is to have the highest pin count, plus any zombies torn apart, at the end of 10 rounds, which of course I properly call frames. Let's first take a look at what's inside this very cool box. We have 5 identical hands of cards, differentiated by different colored borders, in black, blue, green, white, and yellow. So here's all the cards in the blue deck. You can see the outstanding artwork. You can see it has 0 through 9, and the 3 special cards. There's a deck of 40 lane cards. The pinfall includes 2 1s and 9s, 3 2s and 8s, 5 3s and 7s, 6 4s and 6s, and 8 5s. This is 9-pin bowling, so if your leave is 2, you've knocked down 7 pins. That number is added to your score. There's flavor text on the back of the box, which calls the bowlers necromancers, in English and German, but made in China. Zombies aren't picky who they eat. There is no 0 lane card in the game. It would be fun if it had one. Perhaps I'll print a couple out. What fun is midnight bowling without gutter balls? We have a fold-out Bowling for Zombies rules sheet. You don't always see the rules in videos. It's something I always like to see. Since it's a video, you can pause this to read it. Once you wrap your head around the rules, it's a relatively easy game to play. Initially, the head, hand, and leg cards will throw you off. However, what I'm going to do coming up in the next section is to do what the rules do and show you an example of 2 rounds of gameplay. The first round, or first frame as I call it, will be based on the example in the rules. The second frame will be of my own design, showing you how all of the special cards are played. They also have rules for poker and blackjack, but I have not played those. They also have rules in German. 9-pin bowling is primarily played in Europe. So here's my 2-frame demonstration of how to play. You draw a number of lane cards from the lane deck that is 1 less than the number of players. In this case, it is a 4-player example. So any one of the bowlers draws cards from the top of the deck. Now when you're sitting around a table, you have to just put them in the middle where everyone can see them. You can reorganize the lane cards if you wish, but they do not have to be. Let's face it, they're zombies. They don't care if it's neat. This is Blue's hand. He will play the number 0, and we'll show you that 0 is not always the worst number to play. Bowlers place their cards face down on the table, but note that they do not have to be under a certain lane card. That's just the way this example is set up. So here the other bowlers either lay down 1 or 2 cards. We'll see that the second card can be a special card. Bowlers will simultaneously reveal their cards. Let's reveal Blue's 0, which is a nice skull, which is usually a weak zombie. The other bowlers reveal their cards, a green 9, a yellow with a special head card, and a white 5. The highest card is the green 9, and it is discarded from the game, simulating a strong zombie going over to other lanes and eating the bowler's brains. The next highest card is a 5. However, there are 2 of them, so they are both removed. They tear each other up and go into their bowler's score piles. The special head card was not played, so it goes back into yellow's hand. Blue is the remaining card, and the weak 0 skeleton zombie scores the highest lane card, which is 4, so he takes the 4 pinfall and puts it into his score pile, and the zombie card is discarded, as are the 2 remaining lane cards. So really the card game is bowling with zombies. There was never a local TV game show called that, so after 1 frame, blue knocked down 4 pins, and yellow and white add 5 to their score, even though their zombies did not knock down any pins. The second frame laying cards are a low 1 and a high 7 and 8 draw. Each bowler laid down a zombie and a special card. Blue's top card is an 8, bottom card is an arm. Since it was on the bottom, the special arm card is returned to Blue's hand, provided zombies didn't chew it off. So special cards placed on the bottom can be used as bluffing cards. 8 stays in play. Green's arm card was on top, so it stays in play. Her zombie is a 7. Yellow played the leg card on top and a 3. White played the hieroglyphic head card and a 6. I'll tell you what that means in a minute. 8 is the strongest zombie, so he's discarded. 7 is the next highest, so she takes the 8-pin lane card, puts it in her score pile, and discards her 7. Her arm blocks the 7-pin lane card. White 6 is the next highest. The head card means take all the lane cards equaling 9 or less. So 6 could have gotten a 7 and a 1 for 8, but green's arm blocks the 7, and white ends up with 1 and discards his head, collecting only 1 pin and wasting that head card. 3 gets no lane cards, but plays the leg card on green. It reduces her score by 1. Both cards go into her score pile, and the arm, actually called a hand card, and the 7 lane card are discarded. So at the end of 2 frames in my example, I placed random cards at the top so we know which color has which score. Blue scored 4 pins, green 7, yellow gets a 5 for his zombie, and white gets a 5 for his zombie, and 1 pin for a total of 6. Now each bowler has some idea of what cards are left in each bowler's hand, to add a level of strategy to the game. Now let's take a look at my collectionthx1138 house rules that can be used as a fast-paced solo game or a quick one-shot game prior to your regular zombies game. This is a 3-hand example, so we draw 2 lane cards. This is a blind draw card game. You shuffle the hands and lay them face down. You turn over the top card of each hand and place it anywhere where you can see them. If you draw a head, hand, or leg card, you draw the next card underneath that. You place the cards to be added to the scores next to the decks. My solo blind draw rules make the game simple, fast-paced, and fun, even though the words fast-paced and zombies don't exactly go together. The artwork on these cards makes it fun no matter what format you play. The basic game mechanics makes it easy to think quickly when laying blind draw cards down. You use up all the cards in the hands, or decks if you prefer to call them that, which lasts a little longer than 10 rounds. When you draw the leg cards, put them in the score piles that seem the largest. Here's my final blind draw solo play scores for that game. Black had a pin count of 17, plus 5 points of torn apart zombies. I guess those count to balance the game, which works mechanically if not thematically. I think black got drunk during the beer frame. White knocked down 33 pins for a total score of 38. Green had a pinfall of 26. Out of interest, this is how many cards were discarded, and how many lane cards were discarded, and how many lane cards were left. I didn't count all of them, but you get the idea. They do give you enough cards. However, I have not played it with a maximum of 5 bowlers. For regular zombies pre-game, my collectionthx1138 house rules are: the winning bowler gets their choice of an extra card, health, or bullet token. Second place gets their choice of the 2 that are left. Third place gets the remaining bonus item, and all other bowlers get no bonus to start the zombies game. Or if you prefer, first place is the only one who gets their choice of a bonus. The Zombies 3 Mall Walkers Shop Till You Truly Drop expansion lends itself to being played with Milton Bradley's Mall Madness game, with or without the electronic voice box. I'll show that Zombies variation and Mall Madness in separate videos.
Lou meets a friend at the movie theater. Sorry, try again later.
I like the mechanics, theme, and aesthetics quite a bit. I need my zombie head examined for doing an awesome free video for a game still in print. But it is a fun game. I'm glad they made it, and it was fun to be creative with it. I watch videos or share videos. Share this video with your gaming group to learn how to play Bowling for Zombies and other fun games. On a scary bowling note, I actually do have one of the Ebonite Scream Ghostface bowling balls I used to pick up spares. This game is being shared especially for Matt Wilkins, who has videos on his channel of all the regular Zombies expansions, and Norm at Board Game Museum's channel, who has a ton of card games.
It's a beauty!
Click subscribe on my homepage for more cool videos. Click the bell icon, then check send me all notifications for this channel. And thanks for watching.